sorry to everyone who's enjoying this series of videos and it's completely ruined by the terrible audio. I did not know that the audio was bad until after I'd finished all the work. I don't have time to stop and watch all the clips to see if they sound good or whatever. I just save everything on a card and then go through them to make the videos when I have time. But this video gets a lot better at about 12 minutes in, so if you bear with it, it gets better. Whatever you can't hear at the start, it's pretty self-explanatory. You see what I'm doing. I don't say anything special anyway. So. Thanks for watching. Let's get these two shims out before I forget what they're for or where they go. Okay, this thing sounds bad. I suppose I hear that and binding in the ram. It's gonna need more than steel. See how she pulls out. She's nice and smooth pulling out. We might be better off than it. There's a bit of a clunk at the end, but it's not affecting seals. It's not too bad. Okay. I thought we'd have pulled some oil out then. So I've got this here. Must be passing the thing. I'm quite happy with how smoothly that's going in and out. I might be bloody lucky. I've got it pretty tight in the vise. Maybe use an extension so I can pull around properly. Oh, the long ones are perfect ones. Oh, they're bloody tight. Not to be tight. Problem is the long bar twists before it does anything, so we're fighting a lot of spring on the tool. They paint. I hope the gland isn't also threaded in. I don't think it is. But, if it is, I don't think I'll be able to open it. Nozzle for the doors mount. This is a cap onto this. I thought this and this was one unit. See what happens now. Needed to hit it with a wooden block or something. Well, the swam was full of nasty surprises. Can't see it like that. It didn't sound good. I said it was bad. It looks alright looking up the cylinder like that, but you can see some scoring, and I can feel a lot of deep scratches, so it would be possible just to horn it and put other seals in it, but she wouldn't hold still ever. She'd leak and drop, she'd drift like that, and she'd make oil go hot, and new seal kit wouldn't last long by having oil passing like that all the time. The gland is knackered. These are the seals. There's 2 screws there supposed to be. It's all beat up. The rod itself is fine, and this end gland, so if anyone wants them, give me a message. But this end bit, the thread and everything's alright, it's just these parts bolted on. Just cut this off and cut the screws off and take it off, it'll be alright. But it was 1,700 for that cylinder, and it was 500 quid for all the little bits at the end there. So I got another second-hand ram for 1,200, a non-working one. And I'm going to put my seal kit in that one. I'll reseal the second-hand one I bought, so I know that it's good then. I'll reduce any risk of that happening in the not too distant future maybe. This was inside the cylinder as well. This was at the far end. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like a spacer on here or something. It's been loose for about 3 or 4 months, because you could hear it. It sounded like a wire rope on a pole flag in the wind, and you hear those little clamps hitting the pole. It did that sound, so I have no idea what it was. It's well clenched up anyway. So cut my losses and put a second-hand ram on it. The bits from that were going in the spool and sticking the spool every now and again. So I don't want to put it back and have it grinding new seals and jamming the spool up again. It's a bloody nuisance. So second-hand ram, new seals, away she goes. I'm going to take this apart now and put some new seals in this as well. So she had a cap on here, this thing here, with a Teflon seal, or whatever you want to call that. Just held it in, and you just give it a bit of a huss and it pulls off. We got another couple of seals on the top here, and then this whole thing slides off, and I suppose all the seals go in order from that point. Just taking it apart and looking what I see. I haven't taken one of these apart before. It's quite good to have the camera recording it, to be honest, in case I miss something or forget something. The battery will die out just before I get a chance to get any value from this camera. I don't think the seals are bad in this, they feel pretty good actually. A rusty line here. Being in the best of conditions. There's a bit of this rusty stuff. It's come past here, it's been going in here. It's gone dirty in there, look. Might have been a good move to get new seals for it. I'd say it was a good move. But it's not supposed to get rusty on the top end there, so it's been getting water ingress in there for a while. See some rusty patches, about 3 rings down actually. I'll look at my kit and I'll change them one at a time so I don't get confused, because I'm a bit of a simpleton sometimes. I bit the bullet with this one and just took a genuine JCB kit for simplicity, and I knew there was a lot of different seals in it. See, there's a red one there, so you get a red. Aftermarket ones might be different colours. It's just make it a bit easier for me to take it apart and put it back together without confusing myself with different coloured seals or different sizes, or like a metal casing instead of a plastic or rubber one or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of dirt in there. Put these on here now. This one seems to be doing a better job. It'll only be these 2 top ones that are bad like this. I don't think the others will be too bad. If you don't get that groove clean, new seal might not hold. have to say there's a lot of dirt in this when I'm wiping inside these grooves here. One wipe. So 7,000 hours of hydraulic oil does, I suppose. It's stained with hydraulic oil as well, it's kind of a yellowy tinge to the metal. I'll give you the sweat off my face. Give you a little brief explanation of this. And you got this little steel cap. This is like a guards all the major stuff. And you got a little rubber seal underneath there, and a little flap to cover the end of that seal so that dirt doesn't get to that. And then you got that Teflon one there, which sits on this face along with the O-ring. And then you got all these then in the gaps. The oil comes down the pipes, so this one comes down this pipe through a drilling in this and out here, out of one of those fittings, so that bottom one there, and into the track motor for a single direction, and then it'll return when it's tracking the other direction, so the oil will come back from the motor like that, and the other one will be forcing oil out to the motor. And you can see where the seals run. So you can see there's a little bit of a notch there, but it might have been just a little bit of dirt. I really want to see that the lines are clean all the way around, but this turns within the seal, so if there's a bad seal you won't see. This will still have a complete line all the way around it, because the rest of the seal will be still making a line. You might have a notch, but the notch goes around. They won't show you a mark on that. So it's nearly pointless to check it, but you can see just by cleaning it up how well each seal is sealing. Now this one doesn't look like it's sealing as much. That one's much wider. That one's got a lot more shine, so that's a stronger seal. That one's looks like it's pressing a bit too hard. Looks like it's eating through the metal, but that's that one. This little pinhole here, it lines up with, no, it doesn't have one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are the track motors. This is one of the little fittings, and then there's one here. That's I think that ball's a non-return or something. I don't know how they got that ball in there. There's a little sleeve that's pressed in. Doesn't look very easily removed. This one must go all the way up and come out. Oh, I might just go in and out here, and this little ball allows a return back, just like a balancing of pressures, I suppose. I think. I haven't read up on it, so I don't know. I can push the ball, but balls are usually non-returns, unless it's just a sealing cap for some other purpose. Anyway, I'll see if I can put some of these seals in. I took them off and put all these three on in the same order as I was taking them off. Just put this one back in as well. I'm giving them all over. I give the groove a spray with the silicone stuff and spray the new seal as well. Making sure I'm not getting bits off my hands going on the seals. Trying to keep my hands clean. making sure there's got enough space to go into position. Don't want to be putting them in and forcing them in too much. Got that little band to change. There again. And just do them section at a time. I'm not taking out too much. This one must be just like a bush for a ride on. To get a screwdriver. Oh, not quite popping out. Also try and check in case there's a particular orientation on them. New one there. Like oven. I'll grab an airline. There's a little bit of water in there from when I was washing them. Oh. Seems to be getting the better of it at the moment. The mill off. I thought that would just pop in nice with them. Pretty roughly cut. Nope. It's a horrible fit there. File it down a little bit. Just square it up. I don't think it's a seal, it's a bush for it to ride on. Still about a half a mil out. You can just do one side now anyway. Here's yours this time. Nah, still not going. So we got 6 of these wide white ones now. I don't know if I got that many in the kit. I don't know what on earth I got in the kit. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God. I thought they were different to what I had in the thing. Seems not. We can take a few of these out. Not causing too much damage to anything. I try and not damage the ones I'm taking out as well, in case that what I have is wrong. I don't think it is. I've put too many of them in now. These are very tough to remove. Trying not to scratch the housing. Yep. Get a flat screwdriver on it. Yep. I'll take these out one at a time. Check that the first one's the right size. I haven't got time to have incorrect parts. This machine needs to be going on Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, and it's Friday today and we've got a wedding tomorrow. Oh, there's a rubber seal behind it. So each one's got a rubber. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 of them go in first. And then the plastic one. I'll have to come up with some sort of ingenious plan. I had ones with hooks on them. We've lost them. We got 3 out and I'm struggling with the 4th one here now. I'm going to try turning the front of the screw into the rubber. Nearly worked.
Perfection.
more hands. Well, that worked. It was fat enough for it to thread in. Just that first little wind there to catch. I can't reach the others, I'll have to turn it back around to get the other ones. Yeah, it's an old one. Damn thing's heavy. Makes it delight. I think the new ones and the old ones together, I don't think isn't a good idea, is it? I only got two to get out from this side. Ah, I got that then. No. I'll wipe my hands a little bit. Save rubbing on these new seals I put in the front here. I didn't want to take too many out and forget what I was doing when I started. So I put those ones in first. The front four. Yep. Oh, good stuff. The last one there. I'm gonna wash it out with one of these. put each one of these seals in now. And there's stuff on everything. It's not good for the purposes of breathing. Take a bit of care and patience with it. Come on. Oh yeah, steam clean all these housings and stuff. Save getting rubbish on my hands all the time when you're trying to put stuff like this back together. You don't have to touch hardly anything to have a little bit of dirt and grit. I think I'm picking up residue from inside this as well. And I've cleaned it. Oh well, it's better than it was. By a few kilometres. So much for it being a simple task. Ooh. Seems to be undamaged. Difficult to get it in. It has to bend up a little bit. Well, that one did. I want the light, but I don't want to grab the lamp. Everything's good and grit. She's good. can't see much now, so I won't record anymore of that. The easiest way I'm finding to get them in is to put them in and get the first end into the groove and to just like gently bend it inwards on itself. It doesn't feel like it likes bending inward like that, but it's that or forcing it in otherwise, and you can damage them easily by forcing them in. So I prefer to kink it inwards like that. There's no damage to it or anything when you do that, so I don't know if that's the method of putting them in or not. Like I say with all of my videos, how I do know how to. There is a slight hump in it after doing that. I can feel a slight hump in it, but this has got a big taper on here to take them, so plenty of lubrication and they should go on, no bother. Yeah, it's minimal. You can feel very small changes in direction and stuff with your sensors.